Did you know that Israel just battled one of the worst wildfires in its modern history? Flames so fierce, they turned skies black over Jerusalem and forced mass evacuations. On April 30th, 2025, over 6,000 acres of forest and farmland were consumed in just hours, threatening lives, infrastructure, and sacred lands. But here's the real question: what if it happens again, and worse? Could the next inferno be unstoppable? What would that mean for Israel's people, its resources, and even its future? Watch till the end, because what you discover might shock you. The 2025 wildfire wasn't just big, it was historic. It ignited near Eshtaol and Latrun, not far from Jerusalem, during Israel's Memorial Day commemorations. Fueled by dry conditions, high temperatures, and fierce winds, the fire spread rapidly, blocking major highways like Route 1, the lifeline between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Thousands fled their homes in panic, some abandoning their vehicles on the road as flames approached. More than 160 fire squads and 12 aircraft were deployed, and international teams from Europe rushed in to help. Despite these efforts, the fire raged for 30 hours before being brought under control. Over 10,000 people were evacuated from 10 communities. 45 people were injured, including firefighters, infants, and pregnant women. Canada Park, one of Israel's treasured natural reserves, lost 70% of its land to the flames. Farms were destroyed, vineyards and olive groves turned to ash, crippling local agriculture. The skies over Jerusalem became toxic, making it one of the most polluted cities on earth for a time. And as Israel prepared for its Independence Day, celebrations were cancelled, overshadowed by nature's fury. Now imagine this: what if another wildfire breaks out next week, next year, or during a time of national crisis? But this time, it's bigger, hotter, and closer to dense population centers. Could a fire reach the outskirts of Jerusalem or even Tel Aviv? What if key military bases or power plants were threatened? A repeat event could displace tens of thousands. More, shut down the economy and paralyze the nation. And with climate change accelerating, the odds of more frequent wildfires are rising fast. This recent disaster has exposed both strengths and weaknesses. While Israel's emergency services reacted quickly, evacuation planning, fire breaks, and public awareness still need urgent improvement. There's also growing concern about forest management. Many natural reserves are dry, overgrown, and vulnerable. Some officials suspect arson, while others blame climate change and human negligence. But the truth is, it doesn't matter whether the next fire is intentional or natural. If Israel isn't ready, the consequences could be catastrophic. Israel's fire is not just Israel's problem, it's a global warning. We're entering a new era where wildfires will become more frequent, more intense, and harder to control. Urban sprawl, climate extremes, and inadequate planning are a dangerous combination. If a small country like Israel can be pushed to the brink by one fire, imagine what could happen in larger nations. The time to act is now, through better forest management, early warning systems, and climate resilience strategies. Because next time, the fire might not stop. So what if it happens again? Are we watching the beginning of a dangerous new normal? Let this be a wake-up call, not just for Israel, but for the entire world. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe. It's time we take wildfires seriously. And remember, nature gives no warnings, only consequences.